Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for the National League, Christopher Sanchez. What do we need to know here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
The 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Inside, almost got him. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Next offering is fouled back.
That's a ball.
Two. Stays alive. Two now. And downstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So digging in, Shea Langoliers. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Man at first, one away. And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. And that one fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Line drive. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. The throw home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next. Just missed. Here goes the runner. Swing and a ground ball. Muncy sends it to first. Now 2 away.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ball.
On the ground right side. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. The AL out front here, 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for the American League, Dylan Cease. What do you look for here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Kyle Schwarber,
ball 1.
the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Relay throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Batting second, the right fielder.
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Fouled off. He was late. And it's second. In the dirt, but kept close. One now. Swing and a miss at a slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
No outs. Runner on second. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3.
Well, it's a good job of completing the strikeout at first base, but the one downside is it did allow that runner from second to move up to third, and that's with one out. They've got more ways now to get him home, and that makes it another strikeout situation coming up.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Ball one.
Schwarber stands at third with one gone in the inning.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Now all even up. Softly hit to third. Tosses to first. 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, DJ Abrams.
And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
That's
Nasty
outside.
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And that's in for a strike. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. The AL leads it 2-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
Number 22, Ben Rice.
Hey.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets him to chase after that one. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now here is Ernie Clement, and first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that means Mike Trout will have a chance to hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
That's a strike. Popped up. Albies settles underneath it, and that's the third out. American League strands one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Ball 1.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball,
Ball 2.
but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Stays alive. Three-two. Got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Yeah.
The 0-1. That one in there across the letters.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Brandon Marsh stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one in the air center field. That is the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Now pitching for
Chris Sale takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Sale. Leading up for the American League, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Rip, but it curls foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Sale, a tall lefty, 180 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. 1 down.
Up next for the American League, the catcher, Jay Langevin.
Hey.
Just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
Ball 1.
Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
The next
Ball,
offering
that's
misses.
down.
Ball 2. And there's the ball. Inside ball 4.
That's inside. Ball
That's
4.
a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Clears. Back on a dive. Caminero, batting with 1 down, takes the strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the American League.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1.
Bellinger.
There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And that one finds its way through. And it's off the bag. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, anything can happen once the ball deflects off the base. Do you get a good bounce or a bad bounce? Your guess is as good as mine.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And the 1-0. Gets the outside corner with that one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Fair ball. Here comes Witt around third. One run across. Bellinger on his way home. The relay to the plate. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets it. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The American Leaguers on top, 4-0.
Now pitching for
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Drew Rasmussen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
The center fielder, number 44.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Man, that got him square in the mask. And now it's 1-2. Got him. 1 gone here.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Aye.
Yo 1. Ball
Ball
1
1.
there. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That's in there. Strike 1. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. The AL out front here, 4-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off for the American League, the left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Got what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That's
that
a
was
ball.
Absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Outside low, ball 1.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Jacob Latz.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Juan Soto now 0 for 1 so far.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Ball 1.
And that
Ball 2.
misses. And the count now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Just
Ball 3.
missed. And there's the automatic.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Next offering is fouled back. Three-two. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the National League, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
In the air, right field. Bellinger on the move. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, DJ.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Struck out swinging his first time.
Yeah.
In the air to left center. Trout turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. The AL leads it 4-0.
Now pitching for
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Raisel Iglesias.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Leading up for the American League, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
That
Ball.
one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the American League, the catcher, Jay Langolier.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Baldwin takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the American League, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. And there's a foul ball. Alvarez leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. And they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball 1.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2 again. On the ground to the left. Over to Albies. And that is that. AL leaves 1. They lead 4-0.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Brian Baker.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Muncy to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. They've got a
Inside
potent
ball.
lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Just
Nope, that's down.
missed.
Hey!
Muncy wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Three-0 down. That clips the corner. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Aldi.
And first offering is fouled off. That one
Inside,
missing
ball one.
inside.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside, if nothing else, keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Ball to strike. In the dirt, blocked. The throw into second. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. On the ground, right side. Rice takes it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Marsh in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing, and he popped it up. Witt under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the National League, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Carter.
It's
No,
a
that's
tough
low.
pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that'll do it. NL leaves 1. They're down 4-0. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Nationals,
now, Joan
number
Duran.
59, Joan Duran.
And here comes Bellinger. Here comes the 0-1. Bellinger takes the strike, and now it's 0-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that skips in the dirt. Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And Belly goes down on strikes.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
One out. Runner at second. Here's Riley Green.
That's a ball.
Man at second. Fastball for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe it home.
He's in there.
And the runner scores from second. And the lead is up to 5. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Green at first, one gone. Duran, a righty that throws with power. 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Ball.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him. 2 away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Trout now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And he swings through that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swings through it for the K. The high heat too much on that one. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the lead is now 5-0.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cade Smith. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading up for the National League, the catcher, Ray Baldwin.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1. That's
a
ball
little bit
2.
low. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Two and 2. That one ripped left field. And it one-hops the wall. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Late with the swing there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Manny Lopez, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. That
Ball
misses, and that's ball 2. Got him. Now 1 away.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Well struck left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Relay to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Waste no time there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Second and third, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Caminero sends it to first. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Nope, that's inside.
Two on, two outs.
Ball,
And
that's
another
upstairs.
ball. Off the
Ball,
mark
that's
there.
upstairs.
Ball three. Two outs, two in scoring position. And that'll
No,
load the
ball
bases.
four.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
For the National League, the third baseman, number
So the call
13,
stands.
Max
One challenge remaining for them now.
Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy. He is struck out and he is walked. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Smith, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. This one in the air center field and makes the grab, and the inning is over. National Leaguers leave them loaded. It's 5-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the seventh. We have a new
Number 6,
pitcher on the mound, Alex Berry.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
First offering. Runner goes. Swinging a foul out of play. Fought off foul. Contreras gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Backed off the plate that time. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next
Ball,
offering
that's
misses,
inside.
and it's 3-2. Got him. That's the first out at the top of the seventh.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Miguel Vargas. Runner on first with one down for him. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball! That pitch
Little
is out.
trouble with this one behind the plate. The 2-2 on the way. And that's down and away. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
The batter, number 7.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Pinch hitter coming on, Cedar Rafaela. Chance to drive in 2 for him. 1 out, runners at second and third. Ball 1, no strikes. One down, runners at second and third. Nice grab. Over to first.
He's
it's
out.
there, and that's a great play. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Randy Arozarena looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. That's a base hit, run scores. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. Foul ball there. Two runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's a lead for the American League. 7-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Louis Varland.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Luis Arias.
Hey! Ball 1.
That one pushed to the left and foul. The 1-2.
Ball, that's
Really
off
good
the plate.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Into center. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Hey!
Marsh wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Man at second. In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Up next for the National League, the center fielder, number 44.
So now with one away and a man at second, Andy Pajes digs in now.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
No one can get there. It falls in. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
National League, the catcher.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Two on, one out. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the
That's ball
fans.
3.
Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. And out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they slice into the lead. It's 7-3.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Louis Varland out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Manny Lopez. He's into the game with the bases empty. Looks like the pinch hitter for the National League, William Contreras.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
That one ripped, but foul. Strike
Hey, 2.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On a line. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the National League,
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League, James Wood.
And what a great guy to be able to turn to off the bench, huh?
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Trout hustles it back in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start to come back.
The first baseman, number 5. Freddie.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League, Bryce Harper, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position.
Too high. Ball.
Wood at second with 2 down.
Nope,
No need
that's
to
a
go
ball.
right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. The 2-2. What a stop. Can't complete the play despite a great effort, so it's runners at the corners. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Otto Lopez. 2-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Nope. Ball
When
one.
it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a 1-run ball game.
Base hit and a run comes in.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.